Hey there, what's going on? Tim Whitehead here, aka the Profitable Resume Writer, and really appreciate you for diving in on this video. I have a really good topic for you today to really help you get more clients, and that's what we're going to talk about today: how to get more clients for your resume writing business. And before we dive into the video, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel. This would allow me to reach more resume writers like yourself and make a major impact in the world. All right, guys, so let's get into it. So what I really want to do as a business coach to resume writers is I want to help you get more clients, make more money, and have more impact. And literally the number one thing that I see resume writers come to me about is, Tim, how do I get more resume clients for my business? And I'm going to be honest with you. It's not hard once you change your mindset that you're not only a resume writer, but you are a marketer. It's so important to have that mindset. And usually during, consults that I do with clients and prospective clients, they say, hey, I'm a resume writer. I'm not a marketer. Well, guess what? If you are in business for yourself, marketing is an aspect. And the principle that I live by is you better fall in love with marketing or hire somebody who loves marketing to help you catapult your business. Why? Why is it it's important to fall in love with marketing? Number one, we're in an extremely competitive market. There's a lot of people who are starting, resume writing, and they're saying, hey, I'm a resume writer, But then there are individuals, right, who are deemed as experts in their craft. And that's what you want. You want to be seen as an expert in what you do as a resume writer, okay? And what I mean, and let me be clear, you can literally scale your resume writing business, right, to where you can make multi-six figures. Or you can say, hey, I just want, to make an extra $1,000 a month, an extra, $2,500 a month. You can do that. For me, I've been resume writing and career coaching for like 8 years now, 9 years, near a decade. And I've been doing this full time. Literally, I have not worked a W-2 job, for almost a decade. I've been doing this full time. So you can make a full-time income. Don't let nobody tell you that, hey, I want to be a resume writer, but I can't make the money that I want to make. You can make up to $500 a day. As a matter of fact, I made an online course. It's in the description box below that it teaches you how to make $500 a day as a professional resume writer, and I wanted to do that because there's so much money to be made as resume writers, but most resume writers don't buy into the concept of, okay, I want to be the go-to guy or gal, in my circle. And that's the key. You don't have to become this international person, right? In writing resumes. You can become the go-to person in your space and make really good money. So let's dive into this. Let's dive into the first principle of getting more clients. Number one is social media, okay? Literally, social media has changed my life. And, my business is an online resume writing and career coaching business. I don't meet people, From time to time, you may get somebody that says, hey, can we do lunch and talk over my resume with lunch? No. I use social media as my platform to promote my business, to book people for consults. I love to get people in my DMs. You know how people talk about, hey, don't go in my DMs. I like people in my DMs because that gives me the leverage to be able to talk to these people and they get to know me. Now, one mistake that I made that I want to share with you early in my resume writing career is that when somebody go in my DMs or email me, all I do is type them back, right? Nowadays, I don't do that. What I like to do is let's just use the example of Facebook, right? I like to use the voice feature and actually make a voice message. And literally my sales and closing rate is 10 times higher when I'm talking on the phone opposed to, just typing. Why is that? Because people want to work with somebody they trust. When they're making an investment, a lot of people haven't ever used a resume writer, right? But if they hear your voice, if they feel your energy, they're more likely to, number one, you're more likely to build trust with these individuals. Number two, they become a lot more, comfortable with, working with you as a resume writer. That's the beauty about using voice. So whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on LinkedIn, use the voice feature. This is huge. So you may be asking me, okay, I already use social media, Tim. It's not working for me. What am I doing wrong, right? What am I doing wrong? So the biggest thing that I see that resume writers do wrong is they promote their business, but they don't add any value. They may say, hey, if you need any resume help, I'm the owner of XYZ resume services, get with me. No, you want to speak to people. And the number one way that I recommend you speaking to people through post is use storytelling marketing, okay? Literally share, how you help the client with their resume. Share a pain point that you had in your career and why, if you had a resume writer in the past, how that would have changed your life. People love hearing stories. They love reading about it. They love watching videos about it, okay? So storytelling is huge, okay? Number two, you want to educate people. Most people don't know facts and statistics about their job search, about getting hired. Like most people don't know that a hiring manager will only read your resume for on average 6 seconds, right? Like that terrifies people. If they're a job seeker and you're letting them know that, hey, you only got 6 seconds to impress a hiring manager, what you think they're going to do? They're going to be like, crap, how can I convey my resume in a way to where it impresses that hiring manager? They are going to get a professional resume writer. 9 times out of 10, because you are the one who enlightened them that they only have 6 seconds to stand out to, a hiring manager. You see where I'm getting with this? So if you want to connect with your audience, because the more you connect with your audience, the more that they're going to know, like, and trust you. Okay. And they're also you're going to be the one-stop person that they come to when they need to utilize your services. Okay. So let me tell you briefly about, my top social media platforms I use that has made me the most money. And I'm going to kind of put this like in a rank. Okay. So first and foremost, LinkedIn has been the most profitable, for me, simply because LinkedIn is full of professionals, high-level professionals, high-value professionals who understand the value of using resume services. Not only that, but they're on the platform to most people to land a new job or to network with somebody who can inevitably help them land a new job. And that's where you come into play. All right. You can come in, market, still do the storytelling. And this is just one way, do the storytelling, doing the education. And guess what? You will get clients by accident. Okay. You got to see yourself as a marketer. And let me say this too. Frequency is important. If you look up how often you should post on LinkedIn, you're going to get people to say 1 time a week. You're going to get people to say 1 time a day. You're going to get people to say 10 times a day. Okay. This is what has worked for me. I'm going to post 3 to 5 times a day on LinkedIn, period. I'm going to use polls. I do articles. And then I just do storytelling. And again, when people get on LinkedIn, I want them to see me, all my posts, like, God, who is this dude? Jeez, he's annoying me, God. But when they need a resume writer, guess who they're going to go to? They're going to come to me. And that's why if you are consistent and you are very efficient with how often you post on social media, you already surpass 80% of resume writers who really don't know what they're doing. I hate to say it like that, but just by taking massive action and exposing yourself, in other words, letting the world know that you are a resume writer and a resume expert, this is going to separate you from, your competition. So again, LinkedIn is number one. Number two for me that has worked well is Facebook. Facebook is where I actually got started. Facebook still works well for me. I just tend to leverage my marketing strategy into LinkedIn, okay? LinkedIn number one, then Facebook. Now, number three is quickly becoming my number one, which is TikTok, okay? TikTok is amazing and is full of job seekers. If you are following me on TikTok, you will know what I'm talking about. I post often and frequent. Right now, at the point of this video, I got over 40,000 followers on TikTok, okay? Over 40,000, and all I'm talking about is workplace stress, anxiety. I'm talking about how to land a job. I'm giving job interview tips. I'm giving resume tips. I'm becoming the number one guy when it comes down to that. And people may say, dude, how are you the number one career influencer on the internet? Because I see myself as the number one career influencer on the internet, right? That's the mindset you got to have. You can't be afraid to put yourself out there. I got a colleague who's a resume writer in the Midwest, and she, the way she branded herself is, she said, I'm the queen of resume writing in the Midwest. I love that. I love it. I absolutely love it because, most people, they're going to research you, but they're not going to try to fact check you and say, oh, is he really the number one career influencer on the internet? Because there's not really a way to measure that. There's not really a way to validate that. If you see yourself as the number one person or the king of resume writing or the queen of resume writing, put that into your marketing and in your branding, okay? Put that into your approach, because what that's going to do is, again, separate you from everybody else. And that's what you want. You want to separate yourself from other resume writers, because there are a lot of resume writers out there. There's some who are good, but they're terrible at marketing, so nobody comes to them. There are some who are bad and they're great at their marketing, and everybody comes to them, but that stuff not sustainable. You want to be somebody, not trying to toot my own horn, you want to be somebody like me who has been resume writing for 9 years. I always say close to a decade because I don't even remember at this point. But you want to be the person that's able to market great, also give your clients outcomes and results that they're looking for in their career. That's what creates longevity. And I have more freedom than I ever had in my life as a resume writer. Right now, I can literally, if I wanted to, I could pack my bags. I can go to Florida, hit the beach up, right? I can go to the mountains in Tennessee and just chill. Just all I need is my laptop, right? All I need is my laptop, and I can work in a cabin. I can work on the beach. I can do that as a resume writer. You don't have to make these, be a CEO and lay on the beach, to have that look. You be a resume writer, lay on the beach, chill, make your money, and provide the services that you want, all right? So we got LinkedIn, we got Facebook, we got TikTok, we got IG, right? Instagram. A lot of you guys like Instagram. Y'all have a really good Instagram account. I personally, I'm not a big fan of Instagram. It doesn't work for me as effective as the other three platforms that I mentioned before, but I do make money via Instagram. But I would say it's the fourth in line on the services that I mentioned. Okay, so if your IG is working better than your Facebook, promote more on IG. Be more visual. Still tell stories. Still get tips. Use video. Okay, use video to record. Add value to your potential clients, okay? And then the next thing you can do to get more clients, and this has been amazing, and this is going to come with time, okay? Referrals, getting resume referrals, okay? In other words, people who have been previous clients, people who are friends, who are family members, people who are in your network, they know people who need resume services. And hands down, referrals has been amazing in my business. When you do good by your clients, they're going to do good by you. Literally, I have clients who, been clients since I started, and I've done resumes for their mama, their daddy, their husband, their brother, their son, their daughter, like hands down, like you can be literally, think about it this way. You know how you got family doctors? You can literally become the family resume writer or the family career coach. And literally, I have clients like that where, you know, if you do somebody's resume, they like their resume or they land a new job, they're going to get their sister or they're going to get their husband. I can't tell you how many career coaching clients that I've landed that way, just simply by, you know, I mean, done a resume for, um, you know, the wife, and the wife loves her resume so much, and her husband having a tough time at his job, she's going to refer him to me and say, hey, Tim, you a career coach too, right? How much would you charge to just coach my husband for 3 months, right? And that's a 4-figure deal. You know, you can make a 4-figure deal that way. That's the beauty of this thing, you know? It's beautiful. You know, resume writing don't get talked about enough, in my opinion. You know, both as a side hustle and a full-time business. It don't. It get taken over by people who want to be copywriters or who want to do affiliate marketing, or people who just want to do digital marketing, things of that nature. But professional resume writing, it's a lucrative business once you know what you're doing and you got your mindset right. And that's why I'm here, to help you have a profitable resume writing business, whether you are just starting out or you're seasoned, but you're struggling in your business and you need the help. That's why I'm a business coach for resume writers, okay? And if you're interested in talking to me, if you're interested in getting my help, just go to the description box below. There's an option to book a discovery call for me with me. It's a free call where we find out what your needs are and what type of help do you need, okay? And then also I created an online course. If you're the type that's very self-motivated, look, I put a lot into this online course, a lot into it. So, you know, if you want to get the help and learn how to build your profitable resume writing business with the online course, I got it very affordable. I think right now it's only $147. Come on, like $147. I would pay, you know, $2,500, $3,000 for the course. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm somebody who always invests thousands of dollars into my own development every year, and my own coaching and things of that nature. So, you know, with the course being only $147, it's a no-brainer to get, you know. Even if you're on the fence, it's like investing into yourself $147. Come on, man, that's cheaper than a Gucci bag or, you know, all this other, the Gucci belts and all this other luxury stuff that a lot of people love to get. All right, and the last thing before I let you go is email list. Email list. And literally, email lists are amazing. It makes you a lot of money. It takes the power out of social media platforms when you're able to get people on your list and then market to them on your list, you know. And I'm going to make a whole nother video on this, a separate video, but literally, I think right now, and my list is not huge, right? I think I got about 1,800 people on my list. And the way you get people on your email list is, you know, the most practical way is to have what we call a lead magnet, okay? That's basically a free resource that, you know, people can use. So like for me, for example, I will have a free resume and cover letter template that people can download for free. You know, now I put them on a landing page. They put in their email or their phone number, and that free resource is going to go directly to their email. But guess what? They're on your email list now. Okay, that's the beauty of it. If you're like, man, I don't want to give away my templates, you know, you don't have to do that. You can do a 1 through 10 step, you know, process of landing a new job search tips, right? You can do that. It doesn't really matter what the lead magnet is. It just needs to be something that's going to, that they desire and they need. And I'm here to tell you anything related to job interview tips, to free templates, to, you know, kind of a job search accelerator tip, These things are going to be very advertising to potential clients. And when you get them on the email list, now you can set up an email sequence to give value. Okay. I'm big on giving value before you try to sell. It's like a date, right? You don't want to sell. You don't want to ask the girl, to marry you on the first date, right? That's not wise, okay? At least not in Western culture, that's not wise to do. But you want to date the people on your email list, set up a 5 to 7 day marketing plan. And again, I'm gonna make a whole video on this. I'm just giving you high view advice on this, okay? You set up a you set up a marketing plan, and basically what you're doing is you're going to give tips on how to position yourself for jobs. I talk a lot about career branding, how to brand yourself over other candidates. I may give resume advice. And so literally on about day 3 to 4, now I'm starting to say, if you need help with your resume, I'm here to help. I have XYZ pack. I have my premium resume package that features blah, 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 blah. Then I'm doing my sales pitch. I done warmed them up. And look, if you don't get a client from the email list the first week, that's fine. If you don't get a client out of your email list the first month, that's fine. What you're doing in that email list is you're building relationships. And I'm here to tell you, once you get this thing to rolling, you're going to start making money by accident. I mean, literally, I dropped an email to my clients, my potential clients on my email list. I want to say Monday. I think it was Monday. And I literally made like $500 just by dropping one email, and people just bought my resume services like that. That's how you do it. Like, this thing doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be difficult. You just have to change your mindset and see yourself as not just a resume writer, but a profitable resume writer. So I hope you got value out of this video. Again, if you did, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I want to reach more and more people who want to make more money, want to have more freedom, right? Want to live a lifestyle where they don't have to be stuck at a 9 to 5. That's part of my story. I was stuck at a 9 to 5 working in corporate America, and I just got tired of it. And I know that a lot of you are tired of it. I know a lot of you are tired of being broke or just mentally and emotionally frustrated, right? I know a lot of you are tired of that. And I want to help you build a profitable resume writing business so you can have the freedom, the happiness, the money, the joy that I have, all right? So that's it with this video. Again, if you got any questions or concerns, put it in the comments. If you want to book a call with me, it's in the description. If you want to take advantage of my online course, it's in the description box as well. And until next time, be great, have fun, and make money. Have a great day.